Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is my weekly anime review for One Piece, and this is for episode 754. Now, how do I feel about this episode? I don't feel too great about this episode. Not because of the content, and not because of what they were like using or trying to do, or what they gave us. I think it's how they gave it to us. This week's episode felt kind of dry. You know, like when you get your favorite sandwich, whatever kind of sandwich you have, when you get your favorite kind of sandwich. I'm a meat eater, so let's just say for me, a chicken bacon Caesar sandwich. I'm really hungry for that shit. Last time I had that sandwich was amazing. I'll go to whichever store does those baguette sandwiches or subs, pick it up, take a bite into it, and it just tastes kind of dry or lackluster. And it's not that it doesn't taste amazing, it doesn't taste how it's supposed to taste, it just doesn't taste how I want it to taste, to a point of where it's like, did it taste better last week? It did taste better last week. What is missing from this week? What is missing? What ingredient is missing with this week? And that's like what I mean with this anime as well. This week's episode of One Piece, it felt kind of boring. Like, it had more content, way more content than last week. And last week, all they were doing was fucking climbing up an elephant back leg, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So it's not like they had better content last week. No. Half of it was climbing up that, and yet all those moments felt immersed in it, and it was kind of like, it felt like it dragged on a bit, but it felt good. It felt worth it. This week we had loads of content, literally, even like exposition, like a bit of backstory. We got to see so many more characters. Like, the development for this plot has actually even moved forward in a few little chess pieces here and there, from the Straw Hats who left the other island, and then like Sanji and whoever he was with, like Sanji, Chopper and them lot, they came earlier. Like we get like a sneak preview, like just a little chess piece of what's going on that side, and it's kind of like, oh, mystery. And then we have like more mystery with like when Robin and Usopp, Zoro and Frankie, they all go into town, and they're like, all right, something's been happening here, like Zoe has been fucked up, like what's happened to Zoe, right, what's going on here. So like, I know it's not the fact that like we didn't get the answers. I'm not saying that. I don't always want answers, but what I do want is I want to feel immersed in this mystery. And it was more thrillerish mystery episode, like a lot of clues here and there, but no real answers. And episodes like this are really good, especially at the beginning of an arc. So it's like, I'm not hating that. What I'm hating is how they gave it to us. I'm like, so it's not a rant, and it's, or rant, however you want to say it. So it's not that. I'm not saying it was a shit episode. I'm not saying that the content they gave us was crap, or because I'm a manga reader, so I knew this episode was going to be pretty much like this, and content wise. But what I wasn't really happy about was how Toei delivered it to us. Sometimes I felt like the animation for the mouth wasn't moving when they were speaking properly. I know obviously I'm watching a sub, so I wasn't expecting English subs to kind of move, but it just felt like it just felt off. Like, some parts felt off. When Luffy was doing his just stretching his arms, it felt like if they didn't really have that much budget for animation, to a point of where it just felt like his arm was here, then his arm was there, arm was here, arm was there. When Luffy was fighting who is it, the ball guy, and like all it did was just a headbutt, and then it would just be a panel with the headbutt, and I was like, okay, how many more times are we gonna see this? And it's like, oh my god, please don't do a Dressrosa thing. Do you guys remember when Luffy was fighting the guy with a pinhead from in Dressrosa, and then he like, at some parts of it looked really good, and then some parts of it they were just kind of like headbutting for ages, and I'm like, if the headbutt doesn't work, Luffy, just do gear third. I mean, alright, so obviously I know that was kind of like that in the manga, but it just felt like the episode said Luffy versus the Minx. This episode should have been hype as shit. It should have been a lot more hype. Like, I mean, it was hype in the fact that like when Luffy realized that all of them, like it wasn't just two Minks, there was a whole bunch of fucking pack. The whole wild pack was in the forest, and Luffy couldn't sense any of them, so they're able to sorry, I was gonna say Nen. They're able to hide their haki, to hide their presence in the background on some Hisoka shit, just lurking in their presence, like lurking in the background, you know what I'm saying? Inconspicuous styly. So that kind of stuff was good. Like, so I don't know how to explain it. It was a good episode with what we got. I just didn't enjoy how we got it. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's kind of like watching a Michael Jackson impersonator, and it's like, oh cool, you can do with Michael Jackson moves, you can do the singing and stuff, but the level of how you're giving it to us is not the same as Michael Jackson. And let's say, for example, last week's episode was Michael Jackson caliber, quality, whatever. This week it just felt like it was some Jason Derulo shit. Like it was good enough to watch, but it was like, yeah, all right. Like every part just felt kind of dragged. I mean, the walking. I mean, we had a few bits of music here and there. I felt like maybe we should have had a bit more music. Maybe the OST for this should have just been a bit more implemented throughout the episode. Maybe I would have enjoyed it just a bit more. Like, all right, sorry, let me just come off of that. All right, what I did like, a few things I did like. Okay, I liked when Robin was trolling the fuck hard, like, and telling Usopp about the whole cannibalism, fucking hell, cannibalism, the whole cannibalism thing, and like Usopp was like, oh, why? Like, because obviously Usopp saw that the dog mink called Wonder, we found out names. Cool. All right, another thing, we found names. Wonder was a dog mink on the huge ass fucking crocodile. Carrot is the rabbit one who can jump super fucking high. I mean, dumb high. I mean, like she got some gomu string leg thing on her fucking leg things, jumping super fucking high. Like, who do you think would win in a height jump thing between her and Luffy? Like, yeah, height jump thing. Yeah, I'm saying height jump thing. Who would win, her or Luffy? Because fuck, she went really, really high. So that was crazy. Yeah, so sorry, back to, what's her name? Robin. Back to Robin. Yeah, so like Robin was trolling Usopp by saying the whole cannibalism thing, because Usopp saw that Wonder was wearing Nami's clothes. I am really, do you know what? Oh my god, it's really bad. This episode felt so long that it's like I'm trying to really dig into my brain, trying to find the information of what happened. It's just so like, what else happened? Like, I didn't think I'd need notes. I only took a few notes for names, and by names I just mean Wonder, Carrot. Yeah, my notes are hardcore. Yeah, this super hardcore notes. But yeah, no, like I was just kind of like, yeah. So it was a good episode with what we got, how we got it. Didn't really enjoy it. What I'm waiting for Toei to just be consistent with the level of quality when we get the episodes. I mean, like, we've got a good amount of stuff coming up. I mean, when I was said at the beginning of this review, a mystery. This is like a proper mystery arc for the first half. Like, until things get exposed and you're like, oh my god, shit, like, wow, like we have oh shit moments and wow moments to come up. And that's why I was like, oh, how are we gonna get this? Like, are Toei gonna deliver? I mean, if Toei can deliver a really slow, hyperventilating, tired, drowsy dragon climbing up a fucking elephant back leg wall thing, yeah, then they can surely give us a whole bunch of mystery, right guys? So yeah, what else happened? We got to see Beppo as well, and the rest of Law's crew. Well, not the rest, but like the majority of Law's crew. And we found out that Beppo's a mink, and Law had Beppo's Vivre card. So that's how I know, but let's just say if I was an anime only watcher, that's how Law is going to join up with Beppo in his lot. He's just following the Vivre card. They could have, Law could have literally just gone and followed Wonder's advice and gone the other way, but nah, they were like, no, fuck that shit, we don't trust them. I mean, like, they're wearing Nami's clothes, why? And that's how they ended up in some deserted town where things are broken, like destroyed. There's a giant, extremely giant footstep just there, just in the middle of the floor, and it's like, fuck, where did this one footstep come from? Either A, this thing only took one footstep, or B, this thing is huge and the next footstep is elsewhere. And yeah, we've got some good shit coming up in this episode. Well, not this episode, this arc. So I'm really excited. I'm just really hoping and have my fingers crossed that the mystery of the Straw Hats, Nami's clothes and stuff gets done well. I'm really hoping that the mystery of the destruction that's happened on like the island goes well as well. We also saw that Zori found like a torture device thing in the open. Like, what in the hell? Like, these minks don't seem like the kind of people to be having torture devices on a cache. These minks are like fighters and guardians and stuff like that. They will just take the people out cash. They don't go around doing some torture shit. So I'm fairly excited / interested / intrigued to see how Toei deliver this next pieces of information, episodes. And yeah, what do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy this episode, or did you feel how I felt? Or if not, how did you feel compared to last week's episode? Did you prefer last week's episode, even though it was kind of drag in the beginning? But could you at least admit that it was actually quite entertaining compared to this episode? This episode, we got a lot more exposition, a lot more backstory, a lot more mystery, a lot more content, but it was just how it was delivered personally. If you guys agree with me, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the description box. Why the fuck do I keep saying that? It's like almost 100 videos in and I keep saying the wrong information. In the comment box down below. I've been getting some fairly decent, really nice comments from people as well. Thank you very much for people who've been giving nice comments. It makes me feel good when I wake up and I see a nice comment from you guys. Obviously, it's a tough world out there on YouTube, and I'm going to keep on posting as many videos as possible. Do subscribe and like, because I do post up regular videos. Definitely, if you're a One Piece fan, I do One Piece manga reviews and One Piece anime reviews. So if you want to subscribe just for that alone, you know what to do. On Sundays it's the anime reviews, on Thursdays it's the manga reviews, so you can just subscribe for that alone. Then we have the Dragon Ball Super reviews, which will be coming up in the next hour or two whenever the subs come out. That comes out every Sunday as well. Then you have the Nanatsu no Taizai reviews on Mondays. Literally, there's reviews upon reviews. And once I sort out my pay thing, I'm going to be doing movie reviews and stuff, and then making this channel a bit bigger than I want it, than it is right now. But yeah, you know how it is. Hope you guys enjoy this. Do subscribe to be part of this journey. I want to try and get to the 1K subscribers by the end of this year. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Peace.